Hello, everybody, come through. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Hey, let's see how long we got. We got a good 4 minutes, and we'll be starting. How are you doing today? While you're here, please hit my like button. Please, thank you, and share me out. Thank you. Appreciate that. Your support is well appreciated and needed over here at the Scooter Lounge. Woo! I got hands. Oh, who else I got up here? Thank you, you guys. As you come in the room, please thumb up my video. As you thumb up the video, they will send more people in. Thank you. Please become a member today. That's what I need to do. I don't know why all down there to the bottom is so small, but it's there. Got to give my little notepad here. Woo! She down in there. Oh, yeah. Got my fan. Okay, let's get started. Hey, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay. Hey, you guys. Welcome to Hot Topic Wednesday. And guess what? And I got some news that you can use, in my opinion, on everything. Okay. Everything is allegedly. And again, thank you for joining me. Y'all, we're going to start out. Let me just talk to you for a few minutes. I told y'all. It ain't too many things that I have told you over here in the Scooter Lounge that didn't come to pass. Y'all, something just not right. Did in fact with that Chicago male, Brandon Johnson. Brandon Johnson, to me, got a look on his face, nervous, and is they gonna find out? Find out about what, Brandon? Find out about what? Okay, this is what they're gonna find out. They gonna, and you said that you are here to protect the immigrant. You didn't think about all the people that got you in it. The The immigrants did not get you here in the chair. It was the people, voter people that been here, especially this color here, okay, that got you there. You, I know with your polls being down, we talking about the Chicago mayor, you guys. I know with the polls being down on you, and they just only 1%, somehow or another that you below 1%, that people um are pleased with you. I understand, Brandon. I know you don't made a damn deal with the damn devil. Something about those legal immigrants that you keep holding on to, then you call yourself trying to speak up. Then, in fact, with the raid that they did, I think it was Friday or either Saturday night, even down to black people house. Let me tell you something, Brandon. I don't know who you playing with and who you don't think who you come on. Okay, Brandon, bring it back. I don't know who you think that you playing with and who face. Okay, I got a lot of glasses. These windshield, these here are sliding those glasses. These windshield, these hurricane glasses is very, very thick, and there's a lot of eyes in here. I see through you, Brandon Johnson. Brandon Johnson, you made a deal with the devil, and also the governor was in on it too. But then again, like I say, it's the governor, but it's your city. It's a reason why you holding on to those immigrants, and you said that you standing here for the immigrant. That what you say you stand, but not for the people that help you got right there in the chair. Mm-hmm. My God, today, Brandon Johnson, it's a money deal, money, drugs, and weapon that came across you, and it was okay for you to turn your head because that's what you was getting paid for, and that's what you agree for. Because that you don't care. See, what you did when you got in the chair, Brandon, you had got this here persona of your mind. This is how the politics go. Which that it does, and everything did affect with Trump. A whole this stuff here, it goes back into when Nixon was in there. This is how this is stuff is behaving, Brandon. And Brandon, had to, you couldn't do. You can do what's right or fair. You was fixing it for right now. This is what you want to do right now, or quit. But Brandon, let me tell you something. You sent out a dog whistle Monday, and you's gonna have a nerve to sign a paper and stating that the National Guards, wherever they got their little hut up and where they meeting at, they not allowed to meet there anymore. Nowhere on city property. But I got a nerve to tell, I got something to tell you, Brandon Johnson. They are the police. You even talking about having the National Guard arrested. That's why Trump backtracked and said he gonna have you arrested. You cannot interfere what the federal government is doing. Son, your draws don't go up too high and they ain't too low. Okay? No, you cannot interfere what the federal government is doing. Brandon Johnson, you cannot do that. You don't have a right. Now, everything that what you don't did and said don't damn fail. Cleveland, including down to the city, don't want your ass. And it's not a color thing. It's just how that you playing in the people's face. And they see through it. All what these people came here, what Kamala Harris, her crew, with all of them coming in there and hear people rave, knowing how big that Chicago is. And so you, Brandon, this shit gonna get caught up with you. And it doesn't matter if you even 4 years, your 4 years don't come and go, they still gonna come and arrest your ass. So Brandon, just want you go ahead and tell about that dealing fact with the drug deal. You, the California governor, Chicago, and also the Chicago and the Chicago mayor, Chicago governor, also to the governor. Y'all all in the hay running. Y'all all in that drug reign and with those firearms. Yes. Because you remember, Scooter, you don't remember. You remember when I pulled up something last week that it was one of the Chicago police that had a desk job. He didn't even want the damn job. He just came there in 2023 and don't had 9 write-ups. Well, how many write-ups do you get and what you holding on to? Well, a person that don't like their job and protect it, what they sign up to do, all the while that he signed up, given the fact that he the one that y'all, we was on it last week or week before last. I told y'all that was an inside job with them weapons. All of a sudden was the person that's in there that was getting money, and then they had it how the money was going back and forth, do Zales, going back and forth for these firearms. Yes, we went through that video. All identified with Chicago. Allegedly, I'm just saying. Didn't I tell you, Brandon, that you got something to do with this here? For you to hold on to people that country is trying to, they don't made enough off of the country. For what I hear, they had got a gift card or something for credit card for $10,000, 6 months free rent, and a whole bunch of stuff. They got food stuff and all, and people that been there for ever, and in Chicago sleeping on the bridge on the ground. They couldn't even help them. But you can go and give it to these immigrants. How you doing now? How you doing there, Cookie? I miss Cookie Tookie, Miss Regina. How you doing today, Queen? Miss Regina, I'm gonna be working here a little bit. I think you probably want, what time is it? Okay, no, it's not dinner time yet. Okay. No, it's dinner time. It's not supper. Supper usually come like 9, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. But right now it's dinner time. Brandon, I told you. yeah. Brandon, I told you. I said you in on it. How could you keep getting okay with people is draining out? Yes, didn't in fact with that $800 million, he should have took it. Because that what y'all had got and who y'all gave it to, Trump should hold on to the 800 million. He didn't steal it. And if he did steal it, look all the money that was gave over to those people. And Brandon, what you had there, you still walk around here talking about $800 million that he stole this, that, and other from Chicago. Really? Why, you wanted the money? Y'all, I'm not saying this in order, but somehow or another, I'm in this here ballpark somewhere. So anyway, Monday, the Chicago, I saw it when he was signing it, that it won't be no national guard, yeah, 800 million, yeah. That he said that Trump stole from 800 million that Trump stole from Chicago, and it supposed to be for them to better the community. And find this program and that program. Brandon, you Johnson, you is on the damn, you is bullshit. It's bullshit. Now the 800 million what Trump got, let it hold there. Cause we see that when you gonna remember now, Brandon, you and the governor, y'all gonna get y'all off top. Then y'all gonna spread it here, a little here and a little there. And then long as that you've been there, what you've been there 2 years, what then you all this here, what is going on in Chicago. And if y'all were doing so damn great, why them trains, those what they call it, sub train, why they still got all that paint on them? Why y'all haven't why that you haven't got no pressure cleaner then blow all that stuff off? Why? You want to do so much and better the community. Clean up what you got, then you can see what you need. Come on, somebody. But you got to clean up. You ain't clean up a damn thing. Only thing you want to do is talk about getting money and build this and build it. Nobody ain't building damn shit. Not right now. Ladies and gentlemen, those that came over here, thank you. Please thumb up my video. Y'all, Chicago. Donald Trump, I'm giving y'all a recap of what's going on. Then we'll get on into it. Donald Trump, when they called for the shutdown, what, about a week, about 8 days ago, I would say. Donald Trump said that allegedly that the Democrat gonna regret it. Now, when those people went into that apartment complex building, however another how they got it over there, they knew what they was going for. Every damn body, every damn body, little children, all, everybody. Cause you know what? That was the dog whistle that Trump said. Now you see how the black people was complaining and really say they never had no gun pull in their face. This is what they have did, because that was the dog whistle that he sent to bring it on down to the people that's on the ground. That's what he did. And let me tell you what else that means. That means that when he sent out the dog, it's not only for Chicago, it's for all over ICE. Is that, but Chicago up there, they are very, very hard on. So let me tell you, those of you that got suspended license, back behind on child support, and is a wanted person, either you turn yourself in, go through that door right there, or when ICE catch your ass, they gonna put you over there in the detention center and all mixed up with all them immigrants, and they will be transporting your ass out wherever. That is what he is saying with the dog whistle that he called out. He said, now you see the black people, how they was crying, they was upset. I never had no gun in my face. The kids was crying. That's the dog whistle. And it's more on the way. He said that we was going to regret it. And look at the people that was crying, the ones that don't even watch the damn news. Ones that don't even come over here to the SSS sector. Well, we do describe, and we're a sector over here. See, if they were to came over here, I would have told them, hey, that man coming for everybody around there, including the little babies. And that's what he put out. Little children, they crying, don't understand, with a light in their face, all this stuff. Then they rent some budget rental, either some U-Haul truck, put this one in here, this one in there, till they saw this out. All the while that they were looking for Toby. See, Toby got a warrant for his arrest. See, he got in the ticket of child support. And they gonna mix your ass over there with them immigrants. Then they gonna salt y'all ass out, and you gonna be going elsewhere. Still ain't get your day in court yet. So guess what they're doing? They're bringing it on to your family to come up with the money to get a lawyer to pull you from out of here and there and see how we can get this shit straightened out. So I'm just telling you, that was the dog whistle. And as y'all know, with that dog whistle, it did work, because that you should have seen the people out there early morning, late night crying. What did we do? We was in our bed all this year. All the while, Trump sent out the dog whistle, get some U-Haul, get some loaded up, and get them all of them out of little children and all. And this is what he wanted to hit the people at. So I'm telling you right now, America, it doesn't matter where you're from. He after all of us. He gonna make the Democrat sign the paper. Now, let me tell you something. When they do sign, come up with agreement with this here big, beautiful bill, on that big, beautiful bill, one of those things they gonna sign is that leave those Epstein files alone. That's what one of the signatures that he got all this big, beautiful bill. And that beautiful bill is that dealing fact with the Epstein file, if they were to sign it. Now, the Epstein file, Donald Trump said that the things what happened, it happened in the 80s. He's a changed man and things have don't change. Things haven't changed, things have got worse. Right now, the only thing different is that not only that they working on the people that bring here on the street, they deal in fact with the White House and all of you was in on it. Just like you, Pam Bundy, you was very, very upset because you showed up in one of the Epstein pictures. So you're not too clean yourself. So anyway, let me tell you that all these people that hang around Donald Trump, all of them with the Epstein file, that is like how it is like how that they have what's that group that the what that group that would be, man, I ain't going for the phone, I ain't got time for that. This here community, what they be doing at pyramid or something that they be doing. What's his name? Jay-Z and Beyonce is in that. Well, okay, the white people, they have one too. And guess what? Epstein went to college or went, no, he didn't finish college. But he was a teacher. I think it was like a fourth grade teacher. But anyway, I'm trying, I can't go back too much because that part that I wasn't going to bring up. But Epstein didn't know them people. He didn't know Trump. He didn't know that he basically met somebody, didn't affect with money, and basically he blackmailed all of them. And that's basically where his riches come from. He blackmailed all. You thought Diddy did something. He blackmailed all of them. That came out today. Maybe it came out yesterday, and I just caught it today. That's why all of them, even the ones with Pam Bundy yesterday that had us was drilling her. Even they had something to do because she was slinging mud back and forth. All of them is in the Epstein file. And every last one of them dealing with Pam Bundy was talking about it was dealing with money. All of them is in that together. Now let me tell you something, Brandon, that don't give you a pass. Because as you being a black man, they gonna be watching you. Only smooth talking brother that we seen came through that door yet, it was Barack Obama. They just said he wasn't from this year. They were saying that he didn't have no birth certificate. Who is he? He presented all that. Then they try to put that his wife is a man. All this type of stuff. It doesn't matter because that she have hard features, but that's his wife. So anyway, the Chicago Mail sent out this here. He gonna sign a bill. I think that's what he signed for the city, that the National Guard is not to have no hut up meeting in a park over there at Walmart, and they cannot have nowhere. They are the police, son. Ain't nothing that you try. You say you ain't want the National Guard there, but they there. They've been there soon going on a month. They still there. All the while that Brandon Johnson, you know what you was all about. You did fight with money. As long as you keep your immigrant over here, it was did fight with money. You said that in your speech yesterday, you were there for to protect them, but not the people that put you on in there in your position. Money, weapon, you had all that in your hand. And you're trying to base it, hope that they don't come for you. And guess what? Why did y'all took all them immigrants and drop them off over there in the hood, in the ghetto? Why? It wasn't nothing across White Town. Y'all could have mixed them up all around the place. No wonder the black people got raided and woken up in their sleep with the helicopter and got the drones and everything. No wonder that they got them on there. Because guess what? You didn't catch that over there you didn't catch that across the bridge. Now over on the railroad track, oh yeah, you gonna find all of us. Or why you ain't spread them damn people out? Don't it seem like that they need some people over there in I would say in the rich area, because the poor area is already overcrowded? Why would they let the immigrants loose over here? They didn't have no vacancy. They didn't have no kind of housing apartment over there yonder in the white area. You telling a lie. You drop them damn people off right there in the black area, and that's why they came and get the damn black people, because they mixed them all up there together. Why was them immigrant only dropped in the hood? Why they couldn't go across the bridge? It's people over there, and it's quiet over there. Why you couldn't do that? But you took your damn black ass that was okay. Help them out. They ain't got nothing. They a bunch of low life like the hood people. Let them stay here. They all were blending in here together. That's why them damn folks came and knocked down that damn door. That's why they came and knocked down the door, Brandon, right? Right? I still want to know why you didn't spread out those immigrants. Why they ain't over in the white area with a drum and flashlight and trucks, and why they not over there? Because guess what? You put them over here in the hood because they all will blend in just well with the poor, right? Isn't it something? My God, today. So anyway, then you had the chief. You remember now, Brandon Johnson already said that they ain't nobody, they ain't no good. And then he said the people in the city, they was no good. The police officer and the people working in the city, they ain't no good. All right. So let me tell you. Then you had the chief of police came out and made it clear. And then also too, it was a situation came up that they were trying to block. Like a woman was driving a truck and she was trying to block ICE. The truth, she was trying to block them. So somehow or another, they got her damn ass. Now, let me tell you about this here. Y'all, all this basis allegedly, long as you come on here, you're going to get the way that I break it down. Okay? Whenever there's a, say for instance, you on the interstate and a car comes flashing by you and the police is going off to chase that car, all of a sudden you start blocking the police way. You interfering. Now they wasn't emos after that black truck. They was going somewhere else, and she just saw them and just started jumping in the way. Yeah, they should have took her damn ass to damn jail. Matter of fact, not only take her jail, but when you do take her, throw her over there in that bin with all the rest of them at. Let them think about that. Y'all didn't, in fact, those us that like to buy here, pay here cars, quick cash cars. Well, in Chicago, they got a whole lot of cars. You don't have to wait till a storm comes. And then also too, that you remember when one storm came, they brought the cars from New Orleans, Louisiana, and the cars was all flooded out. But when the cars dry out, they brought them on, spread them all across Florida and everywhere else, and sold you the car. When all the wires and everything was wet up in the car. Well, anyway, with everybody jumping out their car, arrested, leaving their car, you go on Craigslist or go where you like to get cars and parts. You can get a whole car for little or nothing, okay? Because those people don't ran off and don't jump back them cars, or they don't arrested them and had to have the car towed in. And majority of every tow company is packed and overfull. Reach out to that tow company, pull it up, and see could you get your old nasty piece of car. And y'all know a lot of those Mexicans, you know, they like to having those vertical blinds and head scarf and beads and everything. So anyway, it may become overdressed, but don't worry about it. Just get the car. So just letting you know that was going on in the Chicago toll area. So anyway, that's something for y'all to think about. Meanwhile, that the chief of police in Chicago saying, hell no, we don't go. That is not right. You cannot interfere. Your behind will go to jail. And what Brandon is saying is giving y'all a ticket off the jail because he know his ass is going with you. So anyway, Trump came out today and said that he wanted Brandon arrested. You know what? In my golly, yeah. Because for you to send out and tell them, don't let them in y'all yard. You see them out in the park, city boys, when y'all out there to the public park and they out there in the driveway. No, you call. We're going to arrest all of them. This is what Brandon. So if it was the way how I'm getting the story and my understanding in the story, yes, Brandon you need to go to jail. Somebody need to just sit you down and for you there. But I know how it is, Brandon. No, I don't know how it is, but I can see the look on your face that you are scared, you are frightened, and you are damn lie because it got all those wrinkles across your forehead. All those wrinkles across your forehead. I got to tell you something. Being a spiritual person that I am, when you see a lot of wrinkles across a person's forehead, when you tell a lie, you got to, when you tell a lie, you're going to move your eyebrows and everything. That's why a lot of them get that wrinkle there. Because guess what? Because they full of damn lies. You don't have to listen to the words come out their mouth. You just can look at their forehead and their face and see that they're a liar. Look at allegedly, what's that guy name over here? Jay Wilson. What he did when he get Botox to move the wrinkle. He's still a liar. He came around and said he was fake fast. But anyway, we ain't talking about that. Let that go. You can tell his forehead and the wrinkles around here. Because it's going to take a lot of muscle because you got to move muscle, think, and speak all at the same time. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. And meanwhile, you get all these wrinkles across your forehead and you get your chin get even up and it will work in your face. And as that you listen to them, what don't make sense is not true. How could you tell these people? And then also too, now I haven't heard this, but if I go and investigate it, I might see what I'm talking about. It probably a situation that it probably be that if you interfere with the National Guard or what they're doing, it may be something that I know that somebody lost their life the other week. It may be something you may wind up getting popped. And who you gonna sue? You mess around here with those people. Who you gonna sue? You can't sue them. We trying to get your ass out of here. So what is going on with Brandon? Brandon is very, very nervous, ladies and gentlemen. He is very, very nervous. Brandy and that mayor. No, Brandy is the mayor, the Chicago governor and California governor. Okay. They had some dealing in a break off, dealing with all the immigrants get here. And how could you tell them, Brandon, yeah, we got room, bring them on here? You mean talking about the room that across the bridge where they should have went? Why in the hell you gonna put them over here in the black damn area? Why? Why are you gonna degrade us that we need that shit round in our damn area? With all that damn music and everybody moving, drinking Corona moving the same way. Why you want to do that? because you didn't think much of but I bet with this here shit going down, Brandon Johnson, I know you got your damn family all tied down with security. But I'm telling you, it gonna come to an end, son. Sooner than what you think. Because Trump ain't stopped digging up you yet. He have not stopped. And for you every damn week, every other day, when you open up your damn mouth, you always say some damn messed up stuff. I'm here to protect the immigrants. That's what you said. Well, what all y'all got them? So you ain't protect them when you let these people come in our damn y'all say, yeah, you can move right there with all that damn noise. They don't stop with the music. They don't know how to go to damn sleep. And guess what? With America being sold freely, that's how a lot of these young ladies about them immigrants don't got SA and Merck and all this here. Because guess what? America is so easy where you can snag one of. It's so easy. If they get y'all in here and give you $10 visa card for $10,000, 6 months of free board and all these here foods now, it's just that easy in America. That's why a lot of our kids that we looking for, and when they somewhere buried, some don't be in SA and thrown in some kind of bushes somewhere. Because guess what? Because America made it easy. Made it just that easy. Just come on over here. We got all the money. We the best country that is. Come on over here. Really? Just welcome the crimes over here. And you know what? Myself and others is glad that that border shut down or whatever Trump did. Trump said that they have to go the right way. You won't be walking over here. No, go and get a plane ticket and let them drill you. Let TSA, let them do their job on you. We don't hear much about that border stuff. Now, let's go and hear what the Chicago mayor has said Monday. And y'all know good and well, you can't interfere. Even if you sit there and they come there with a one. Is Johnny here? No, he ain't here. Could we come inside? No, you can't. And all of a sudden they sit there across the road and they think, they see Johnny coming out. They'll sit there for days, hours. You interfere. Yeah, your ass going to jail too. Just sure you open that door and Johnny come out. Hold 1 second. Did I want to do Chicago? Oh, I'm gonna do Chicago. Chicago. I'm gonna do Chicago there. Yes, it came up here. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Let me see when I'm gonna be able to pull it up from here. Okay, this is dealing with now watch him. Hold up 1 second. Let me see. Trump called the judge. Let me see how many minutes is this here. Hold 1 second. Let's go right here. This is coming out for today. All right, hold 1 second. Water. Okay, here we go. Let me try to get y'all.
Ratchet things up rather than calm things down. Again, sending out this message, we'll show you. Chicago's mayor should be in jail for failing to protect ICE officers. Governor Pritzker also. It comes as The Trump administration and Trump administration officials have been traveling to different parts of the country for firsthand looks at ICE operations. The DHS secretary was in Portland, Oregon just yesterday. A source telling CNN she met with the city's chief of police and others who oppose the military deployment there. And the FBI director, Casper Tell, was just in Chicago, where National Guard troops from Texas just arrived. They're doing training and awaiting specific assignments, possibly deploying as early as today. And at the center of much of the protests and clashes has been about 12 miles west of Chicago, actually, at an ICE facility in the town of Broadview. And the mayor of Broadview.
Hold up a second. I didn't even know that he called out with the mayor for the governor to be locked up. Yes, he is right. They are interfering. Governor in Chicago mayor should be. Okay, hold up 1 second. Let me go right here to Monday. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go right here for something. I got to go and get what this man here had done said Monday. Then I'm gonna go. Okay. Now let me hold on 1 second, you guys. Let's go here for a second.
President Trump this morning called for you, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, to be jailed for, quote, failing to protect ICE officers. What is your response?
Well, first of all, this president is unstable, unhinged, a double-minded individual that, quite frankly, is a threat to our democracy. And it's certainly not the first time that Donald Trump has called for the arresting of a black man unjustly. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay firm as the mayor of this amazing city, which was voted 9 years in a row the best big city in America, and we're going to defend all.
Big city.
President Trump this morning called for you, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, to be jailed for, quote, failing to protect ICE officers.
How y'all doing today? Just bear with me.
Well, first of all, this president is unstable, unhinged, a double-minded individual.
Double-minded individual.
God don't play about me.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute, you guys. Let me go back here. Okay. Let me get this here out of here. I'm trying to get where he refused to answer. Hold up. Now,
have you asked the Justice Department to look at possible charges?
No, I've seen the law, and when you have a group of people where the police call off the safety for ICE officials, I've understood that, and I've read it today in numerous journals, that that's illegal. What they did is I guess it was ICE, Christie, right? They were under threat, and the police were helping beautifully, and it was fine. And then all of a sudden, a woman was on the line saying, everybody, move back, get out, get out. And they were given an order by the second person in the police department, and the governor knew about it, the mayor knew about it. I understand that's a criminal offense.
Have you asked the Justice Department to look at possible charges?
No.
It doesn't matter right now how Trump is double-minded and trying to talking like Dovey, trying to get somewhere what he trying to say. But given fact, when you interfere with the law, you can go. That is a criminal offense. What they're charging? Well, they were charging for that. Now, I know that you guys some of you just come around that I'm hard on Brandon Johnson. No, I just see through damn bullshit. It's a reason why he holding on to them immigrants. It's a reason why. Look what is going on. Look at all these people that's coming up. Look what happened to the young lady about about 3 weeks ago over there with the immigrant at the truck. Why? Why are you holding on to these still people? Your pay is not gonna change, because you know what? You really know you made a deal with the devil. But only thing different between you, Brandon, that Donald Trump got a lot of people, they even into your group, that investigating you. What is going on with you with these weapons and these drugs and this money? Is something just ain't right. And guess what, Brandon? Yeah, you got in there and say what you can do for the city. After that, you lied there and say that with the tax was 300, what it was, $300,000 or something. But then you change it and all this here. I'm not gonna bother with your taxes. All this here that how they teach you and drill you how to damn lie. See, only basically can run for office is a liar. Only body that run for office is a liar. Only body that in office that somebody can stand right up there and look you in your damn face and don't blink. Tell you what you seeing. That ain't exactly what you seeing. Ain't exactly what you looking at. What you had don't saw. It's this way. This way here. They play with your mind. Now, Brandon didn't play with those people. I'm very hard on dealing back with the crime and the body that they don't found, and it's still around there in Chicago. How in the hell could you fix up something? How in the hell could you build any damn thing? Do you need that? How in the hell could you build anything? Shouldn't you be somewhere trying to clean some shit up? Then let's see what we need. Maybe we need to order a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. Maybe we don't need no whole big building. They build it from scratch. Maybe we don't need it. Let's clean up some of this here. Get some spray paint, pressure cleaner, and clean off these trains. You got to clean up the mess in house before you can bring somebody outside inside. Got to clean out the outside first, and then when you approve of them people to come over, and you know what type of baggage that they carry. Because that's why they want to leave their country. It had to be a reason why they want to leave their country. Because guess what? This is it. Where it's happening at. And guess what you did? You put them right here and throw them up in our face that they are better than us and they deserve more than us, but don't have no tie to this damn country, but bringing their damn crimes. And more of them. Yes, I think so. Then the fact with the ICE in Chicago, I think ICE is moving very, very slow. And yeah, they have got people, but yes, I feel that they need some more on hand and gathering up these people. Remember now, Democrat. Remember that those that's like myself, right down the middle. Donald Trump sent out a dog whistle because of the fact with this here shutdown. He said, oh yeah, the Democrat, they're going to regret this. And that's what he mean by regret. Everybody going to jail. Get a damn ticket and you didn't pay. And spend the driving like all of you going to jail. Child support, all of it. And that's just what the dog whistle that he sent out. Nobody not exempt now. Everybody going to damn jail. We're going to take everybody to jail until we get the right one that going to stay in damn jail. Let's go over here. Let me get out of here with you, food. Come on now. Let me get on out of here.
Have you asked the Justice?
I don't want to hear no more. I got to see. Okay. Let me see what he. I don't want to hear no more of that. This one. Okay, this is what 2 days ago. I think this is where is it 2 days ago? Wait a minute, hold up. No, I see it right now. Executive order. Okay. Where are we at? This is just going to stay just a few minutes. All this basic is this is from NBC
Listen,
Chicago.
it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore. And it works? Oh,
Let me start by saying this. I do not take this executive action lightly. I would have preferred to work in a more collaborative approach.
No, I won't.
I would have preferred to do the work with our allies in City Council to pass legislation ultimately. And we were doing that. We were doing just that. But some of the leaders who we are working with are standing behind me today. But unfortunately, we do not have the luxury of time. We have received credible reports that we have days, not weeks, before our city sees some type of militarized activity by the federal government. It is unclear at this time what that will look like exactly. We may see militarized immigration enforcement. We may also see National Guard troops. We may even see active duty military and armed vehicles in our streets. We have not called for this. Our people have not asked for this. But nevertheless, we find ourselves having to respond to this. Let me be absolutely clear. Although we believe the reports we have received are highly credible, this is an erratic, impulsive administration, and it is not always possible to understand and know exactly how he will move. He could change his mind, he could reverse course. In fact, I encourage him to do that. But still, we take these threats seriously, and we find ourselves in a position where we must take immediate, drastic action to protect our people from federal overreach. I'm signing an executive order today that will launch the Protecting Chicago initiative. This is a project that builds on the months of preparation that we have done that has led up to this very moment. Protecting Chicago will ensure that every Chicagoan knows their rights, that every single family is prepared, and every part of city government is directed to protect the people of Chicago from federal action. This sweeping executive order directs our Department of Law to pursue any and every legal mechanism to hold this administration accountable for violating the rights of Chicagoans. This order affirms that the Chicago Police Department will not collaborate with military personnel on police patrols or civil immigration enforcement. We will not have our police officers, who are working hard every single day to drive down crime, deputized to do traffic stops and checkpoints for the president. This order affirms the CPD officers will be directed to wear CPD uniforms and refrain from wearing masks so that residents can clearly distinguish them from federal agents. And finally, as I said, it establishes the Protecting Chicago initiative, the most sweeping campaign of any city in the country to protect ourselves from the threats and actions of this out-of-control administration. We will protect our Constitution, we will protect our city, and we will protect our people. We do not want to see tanks in our streets. We do not want to see families ripped apart. We do not want grandmothers thrown into the back of unmarked vans. We don't want to see homeless Chicagoans harassed or disappeared by federal agents. We don't want to see Chicagoans arrested for sitting on their porch. That's not who we are as a city, and that's not who we are as a nation. My team and I have spoken with the governor, the county president, and with our federal delegation, and we are in complete alignment. The time for action is now. And with that, I will sign this executive order and then return for follow-up questions.
I'm gonna move the mic right.
Okay, hold up a second. a second. Let me see what about it. Yeah, right here. Did I get it right here? Hold on a second.
Hey, high achieving sales professional, you've crushed deals, but there's one thing still costing you closings.
912, welcome back. We're going right to Chicago Mayor Brandon.
Roaming throughout our city that are not accountable to the people of Chicago. Their actions put all Chicagoans at risk. Voluntarily choose to display signage to designate their property as part of a citywide network of community spaces that stand together in affirming the safety, dignity, and belonging of all of our residents. By extending this protection beyond city-owned land.
We interrupt programming for breaking news from NBC Chicago.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Marion Brooks. Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snelling is about to hold a press conference. He's speaking out as federal immigration enforcement efforts continue in Chicago. Let's listen in.
What's going on in the city? So I want to be clear about one thing. This is about law enforcement response to these types of incidents. So I want to be clear that I'm going to limit my responses to that. So it would be appreciated if your questions are around our law enforcement response to what we're seeing here with federal agents and immigration enforcement and how we respond. I've been quiet a little too long because I want to stay out of the politics of this, because as you know, there's a lot of politics around this. I don't play politics. I've told you that before. I'm the head of a department that enforces the law. We have to be politically neutral if we are going to enforce the law the way that it's supposed to be enforced, impartially. We want to make sure that when we show up, we're keeping every single person in this city safe, and we want to keep the peace. That's our jobs. And that's what our men and women out there every single day are doing, putting their lives on the line to keep this city safe. So I just want to be clear about a few things. The events that occurred on Saturday when there was a shooting involving ICE agents. So I'm going to start with a timeline.
Okay, hold on a second.
It started out with our two deputy chiefs who responded to the scene. That would be Deputy Chief Brian Kinane and Deputy Chief Gabriella Shemash. They did an excellent job over there. The narrative is out there that CPD was not on scene. CPD did not show up. Let me just put all of that to rest. At 10:32 a.m., CPD receives a call of a person shot at 39th and Kedzie. By 10:36 a.m., CPD responds. They located a woman who flagged them down. She had been shot. She stated that she had been shot by federal agents. CFD was called. She was taken to the hospital to have her gunshot wounds treated. At 11:06, CPD officers are at the hospital with this individual who had been shot. At 11:25 a.m., CPD units are holding down the scene where the offending vehicle was located. And when I say the offending vehicle, we're talking about the vehicle that smashed into the Border Patrol vehicle.
Got a screenplay in your head but not on paper? Meet Squibbler, the AI script writer that turns your ideas into...
At 11:36 a.m., the scene is then turned over to federal authorities for their investigation after CPD was clear that there was a shooting that involved this particular person who was at the hospital. At 12:12 p.m., in a separate incident, and I believe people have been conflating these two things, in a separate incident from the shooting, there was a vehicle that rammed the federal agents off the road, ran them off the road at 3200 West 35th Street.
Okay, hold on.
They crashed as a result of it.
You guys can watch that.
That offending vehicle also struck another vehicle in that location, another federal vehicle in that location, and then fled the scene. Our officers arrived on the scene, arrest and cannot arrest federal agents.
Here we go. Here we go.
What they're doing, I can understand. It's also reasonable for them to believe that you're eventually going to do harm to them.
Okay.
If you ram any vehicle, especially that one that contains law enforcement agents, and that's any law enforcement, local, state, federal, county, and you do this intentionally, this is considered deadly force. Deadly force is anything that can cause great bodily harm or death.
Oh my God. Okay.
When you plow into a vehicle that contains law enforcement agents, you're using deadly force. And they can use deadly force in response to stop you. We need to be clear about these laws. We cannot become a society where we just decide to take everything in our own hands and start to commit crimes against law enforcement. It is a crime. You may not like what they're doing. I can understand that there's a lot of emotions out there, but that does not mean that you get to commit a crime, especially one that could lead to deadly force. We need to keep everyone safe. Our responsibilities when it comes to federal agents, and I've been asked these questions, we do not interfere with the duties and responsibilities of federal agents. We don't have to agree with it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to agree with it. We do not interfere with their orders. And when they go out to carry out their orders, they will do that the way that they're trained to do it and their understanding of what it is they have to do. Another one. CPD will not arrest and cannot arrest federal agents because someone deems what they're doing is illegal or unlawful. Their rules of engagement are different from CPD and other local law enforcement agents. We need to be clear about this. If we're not clear about this, we will see another event like we saw Saturday.
Okay, hold up. Let's go back there.
We cannot move like this in this city.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me get you guys to make sure that y'all hear. That is what that he did that after. No. Okay, this is I'm trying to get this here right here. I have to bring up this here speech what Brandon had said. What Brandon
Don't buy that camera that's going viral to keep burglars away. Do this instead. For only $22 a month, I got a premium.
Hold on. Okay, let's just leave that right there. Hold up 1 second. Okay, let's go on. Let's space it. Let's just go on. Anyway, you guys, it was in those that you want to look for. It's in Monday's speech. Okay, dealing fact with hey, stomp down. Oh, hey, stomp down. I didn't. Greg, thank you. I suggest a video for you. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Wait a minute. Where is it? Wait a minute. Let me get my pen. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it right here. Okay. The title of the video is Jessica Jackson. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh my God. It's full. Okay. All right. Wow. Damn. Y'all hold 1 second, y'all. We gonna come back here. We still working on this here, and we got a little ways to go. Now, wait, I gotta put this here up real quick. I gotta go right here. Okay, I think so. I think so. This is what he. I think. Let me see. And the name of it. Let me get it. Chicago Florida. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see where. Okay, let me. I'm gonna subscribe to him. Now this here is dealing fact with Chicago Florida City Press support. Oh my God! Wait a minute. I got to see which one that he said that dealing fact with. Oh my. What? Wow. Okay, you guys, just give me one moment here. Let me just get here. Chicago, the city press conference in support of President Trump. Well, one day. Okay, I got to face it. I got to do some deep diving into this here. Let me see. Wow, they are so. Wait a minute, say that. Wait a minute. I think I'm getting the one day kids said this is out there. Oh wow. Y'all, we're gonna do some deep diving. You guys, we're gonna do some deep diving in a little bit. Did in fact with this here. Wow. Damn, man. I had said it for them guns. The guns. I told you, but see, I never did know what was the governor last name. So okay, I told you that the governor, the mayor, the governor of Chicago, California. I said the reason why Brandon, you look in Brandon face, I said, and if you look closer to there, because I have my screen, I can look close, you'll see those rings, but patted down with a lot of makeup. Yeah, it'll sink them holes when you put a lot of powder in. I told you this guy here, the reason why he don't want no people to go back is something in it for him. It's something in it for him. He don't made a deal with the devil. Did in fact with them guns. Where the way how with them firearms, which way how they was coming? They were trying to hit from Venezuela. They hit around. Well, I don't know which part that this is, but they get around there to California and Chicago with the firearm, and why it was so easy to unload them. All that, and then I showed y'all last week. It was an inside job. Then we looked at the guy last week when he got on the force at 2023 and been rolled up 9 times. They arrested him because that he was selling the firearm and he had a part of okay in the order of what firearms that can get. Well, all these here all these dangerous machines, these guns. It was an inside job in Chicago that I think now it wasn't last week we been talking about, maybe the week before that we talked about where they had busted him. After 9 times of being arrested for 2023, you could tell that. And then why did he get the job there? All the while he was the one that was in there signing the order. What guns about the guns and the weapon and the drug? Wow, that is stuff there. This is exposed city council. My God. See, I like stuff like this. See, this stuff like this here make me rock and roll. That I like this here stuff here. Stuff that what is going on. That shit over there, what they got with no play over there, that's garbage. We don't move on. It ain't that we not in the beat, but a lot of us don't grew up and don't got out of that. And y'all also too stump down here. Those of you that have not subscribe to him, stump down. He is on Stomp Down is more into the Section 8, the food stamp fraud. He getting down to the nitty gritty of that. How much long Section 8 got him? How much and how they having panics of that? He is in that. He is deep into that with backing up receipts for what he don't found. So anyway, if you guys haven't went over there, Stomp Down, he know you gotta just relax. He'll throw it down to you. Just relax, and then he'll bring you back in. He'll throw you out there, then he'll bring you back in. Then he'll pat it. He'll basically like fix you up, give you something with a little kiss on you, and then he'll go back in hard, telling you exactly what's going down. And he's not gonna have you long there. He ain't gonna have you long there. So he's a very entertaining, and he's very good. Very, very good. I be in his bushes all the time. Yeah, I enjoy it because he give me, when I'm just sitting here getting stories together, he give me some kind of fire. Dobie, okay, go ahead, go live. After Stomp Down, they'll know, those that want to come, they gonna come, go live. But I have to get the trail of which way that he coming, so all of us just can roll together with news that we can use. Now, let's go right here. I got some other news. Let's get on to Diddy Boy. We're going to do a deep dive, y'all, in a little bit with the information that I just got. Thank you. Stomp Down. Let's go down to Diddy Boy. Diddy Boy have to turn over all his gadgets. Shout out to Bless Wife. All his cellular phone, every device that he got. And what the word says, he have 97 devices. The federal government wants that before he even go to any damn prison. They want to, this ain't got nothing to do with all what they had don't got before. And he will not get it back. Let's go right here. Okay, let me go. Let me do this in here first. Yeah. What was? Let's go right here. Okay. Then we're gonna go over there to. This basic came out this evening, about like 4 o'clock. But basically, it's starting to get a lot going there. Now, this here, I follow this gentleman very well. He have some accurate news. He have some good news, but I'm gonna go on Google and dig up the research of what I did find about what did they say, what else that they wanted. Here we go. Let's listen up one time, you guys. Not gonna be here for long.
Hey, Alicia Little here, and I'm excited to announce that the 3rd annual AI and Marketing Summit is here.
We have to get through that before we get through the other stuff that Diddy is going through. Hey guys, it's Murad Muradi. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content, guys. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I must be dyslexic because I feel like I keep pronouncing words wrong. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was here confidently calling that state in America. What was I calling it? Illinois. When really the state is called Illinois, but I was really confidently calling it Illinois. Wow. Wow, I'm crazy. Well, anyways, we've got to get into the forfeiture of stuff. They've taken multiple phones. The government have announced that this is going to be a seizure, that he has to forfeit all of this. Not seizure, sorry. Seized. Sean Combs will forfeit several electronic devices and the $9,000 from the arrest freak-offs, but he will not lose his jet or any of his homes. Disappointing, you could say, but the man did not go down for RICO racketeering, so therefore that means that the government cannot seize his money, his, properties, his jet, and etc. And I felt like it was going to go that way, considering that he was only going to go down now for the Mann Act. So the homes, the properties, the jet, everything has been saved, but large amount of electronic devices are going to be taken. We have 4 Seagate hard drives, 4 hard drives, a purple iPhone, a black iPhone, an iPhone 12 Pro Max, a black iPhone 13, an iPad, a 4 GB thumb drive, an iPad grey case, iPad 13 Pro Max, black HD, another HD, an iPad, another thumb drive. Like, what the hell? Portable SSD models, more Apple iPhones, a black iPhone, Another thumb drive, flash drives as well, 4 of them to be seized as well. Another black thumb drive, which is also going to be seized. Multiple HDs, a grey Cricket phone, a blue iPhone, an Apple MacBook, 3 Apple MacBooks, and 2 more iPads, another MacBook, a ThinkPad, an iPhone Pro Max. A Samsung, tablet grey case, more iPads, another iPad mini, a dark grey Apple iPhone, an iPad 11 Pro, 3 of them, black iPhone, grey iPhone, a cracked iPhone, a cell phone. This is up to, Jesus, 74. Is it more? 88,
No,
92. Oh, Lord have mercy, guys. 92 devices have been seized. More hard drives, one from a Park Hyatt hotel. Another iPhone from, the Park Hyatt Hotel. $9,000 in United States currency seized from the hotel. Why was he carrying hard drives in the Park Hyatt Hotel, which is 153 West 57th Street? What was he doing there with these hard drives? Who was he delivering that to? Why did he keep hold on to that? What was he waiting for?
Okay, here we go. Y'all, you remember what I had said when I came live earlier? You remember I told you that is more, they gonna be watching Diddy is more. The federal government wants him bad. And dealing fact with those tapes that they got, because that y'all gotta listen to this. You remember when Allie Carter kept saying something about dealing fact with these little children and stuff. Now I just only played you that little much of dealing fact with him. For what I had heard, he said 92. For what I heard, it was 97. Because they want to go over those videos, all of them. Now, dealing fact with his plane, as you know, his lawyer, Mark Garrison, he don't told something. He said the plane was out the country. The plane went over, they sent the plane over there. But up there in the Miami house that he don't have, but the one in Los Angeles house, one in Los Angeles, they did had to get rid of that one there. So that's why they more like up in New York or wherever that they at, where they can get to up there in New York, New Jersey, wherever that they are. That's where they at now. But the Los Angeles house, yes, he went on ahead and he cleared that out. And that's since that he been locked up. Okay. Now, and that didn't fight with he took a loss on that, didn't fight with more like with the money, or didn't fight with the situation what he's going through. I have said to you guys, the government is not through here. They want that nigga as real bad. Then I heard allegedly that the judge said that even though what the jury had come up with their verdict, he said the jury had got it wrong. That's what the judge had said. Now, the judge have on spoke too. The judge now is talking. The judge said that the jury had got it wrong. They is not finished with I told y'all. They is not finished with him yet. I said that if Diddy gets out, it is Donald Trump get Diddy pardon, it gonna be he already sold his damn soul. Donald Trump does not forget, and he always out. I'm gonna get you one way or the other. You're gonna pay for it. If he gets out, Donald Trump gonna flip Diddy. Now, when he gets out, he gonna get there. He gonna be with his children. But the next meeting that he have, before he see any white man face, he gonna be looking at Donald Trump face, and they gonna tell him, okay, this is the deal. So what it gonna be like? This is the deal. They gonna, for him getting out, gonna turn against the black people. They gonna make him eat them words. What he said about Donald Trump want to turn us against one another. Donald Trump gonna make him eat them words. Is he pardon Diddy? And Diddy gonna have to come out here being a show pony that he is. And you went, it's just like a puppet on the screen. You pull the script, pull the rope, and they do the flip. He gonna come back out here because that he don't made a deal. words, what he's supposed to do is turn over the black votes when they do come in 2024. Is Donald Trump run again, or if they get somebody in the Republican Party to run? Diddy's job is to recap of what he said and get on Donald Trump's side. Because you know what? They always need a black man there. You always need a black man there. A black man represent that, hey, he's a cool dude. He's all right. Reason why they ain't let what's that boy Kanye West, because he crazy here. He off his meds all the damn time. Now, if he give Diddy pardon, and I'm pretty sure the way I thinking that, oh, if he get it, it come with a price. But he gonna let him sit there. He gonna let him sit there. Okay. Now let's go over here. I don't want to pressure y'all too much with this here, with this Diddy mess, and y'all know I can go on and on and on because it ain't too much what I told y'all about Diddy that was gonna come to pass. Was Diddy and his family on that damn bullshit? Yes, they was. Them kids not that mature enough. Now I'm not gonna say that Quincy didn't write his letter. Quincy wrote that. But didn't fight with what everybody else and made the whole courtroom in tears. They didn't. Them kids not mature enough. They didn't write that. They didn't write that because that when they supposed to did the rough draft, the person there, the PR that wrote it for them, when they were doing the rough draft and reading it, it made them emotional that they couldn't even finish up reading the letter. Out of all these freak offs and stuff, he didn't care about his damn children. Long as that the money is there, nobody better not help for them and this, that, and other. I myself, nobody don't want to be behind bars. Nobody. And like I said earlier, a lot of people saying that the jail that Diddy is being put in, that even though it's low level, I don't know if I'm saying right for jail term, but a low level that he going to, yes, he can go there. But one thing about it, with that jail there, it's supposed to be, you can't have no assault and battery, you can't have this, you can't have that. But guess what? Even though that they said that Diddy did that, and the girls talk about how he beat them and the gash in the head and all this type of stuff here that had happened there, but we got to look at it. Diddy is okay for that program because Diddy didn't get charged with that. That ain't what he doing time on. So Diddy, in fact, with a low-level program, yes, he can go there. He can go there. He will fit right on in it because it is a low level. Once again, he was in charge for that. That program that he in is supposed to be no violent or beating, all this type of, it should be no kind of DV that's in there with the program that he going into. But he can go there. He's qualified to go in there. Because that program there, he didn't get charged with what that program, that facility there, he wasn't on trial for that. And they didn't get him on that. So yes, he welcome to go there. Again, if Donald Trump pardon Diddy, if he happened to pardon Diddy, it's gonna be a price behind it. It's gonna be a price behind it. And the price is that getting him the vote of the black people. And guess what? When Diddy get out and he see exactly how that going, he gonna say to himself, he wished like hell he would have stayed and did that that year and a half or 2 years, whatever he got to do. But guess what? Given the fact that I told y'all they was not through with Diddy yet. 97, even now to save on all this stuff that they got. Because they looking for, ladies and gentlemen, come to me, coming in clear. They looking for those kids. They know he a dirty bone bastard. Guess what? They looking for those kids, and that gonna be another damn trial. I told y'all. I said that Diddy may get by, but he ain't getting away. I told y'all to look at this case like another O.J. Simpson case. They let his ass got by, but what happened? He didn't get away. Finally, they caught up with his ass. And that's what they doing for Diddy. Diddy is not going to have no peaceful night. It doesn't matter. He's not going to sleep in peace because he knows what's on those videos. He knows what's on there. So I'm just telling you guys just to stay tuned. Watch this. Let me go over here and see what they're talking about over here. Y'all on X. Y'all get familiar with X. X is where it's going on at with the news and what's going down. Oh, it's on X. I'm on X. Tasha K, Lovely T, Kanye West, a whole bunch of us is on X. And this is what we getting a whole lot of new because it's coming up all the time. It's coming up all the time. And then in the group chat, it's on X is where it's at. And that's how that we get our news. And even down to him, he's on it. He get a news from that, and then he bring it over here, and then he basically tells her. But the X is nothing but a news channel. I'm on X right now. I'm on X right now live. It's nothing but a news channel. If you want to know about Rumble, Restream. All time of the night, it be groups on there that basically y'all can talk. Everybody's in order. Everybody know how to act, and it's just a pleasant place to be around with mature people. I found it after grand total of 8 damn years. I probably don't found something a group that I can blend in with. Cause guess what? They get to know my name and they welcome me in. And yes, and the chat be booming. Over 1,000, 2,000. You may find somebody in the chat that you know. So anyway, that's based on Rambo, on Restream. A lot of you, I cannot get on your panel because that I'm with Restream. I'm not with StreamYard no more. So StreamYard and Restream, they doing the same thing, but I cannot get on your panel. That's why a lot of panels that I want to hear, I can't hear it unless that you is on Restream. That's when I can hook up. That's when I can get up down there. Other than that, I cannot get on your screen unless that you're not on StreamYard, period. And that's how basically that I can basically like get up there, or you can come here on my channel. Other than that, with me, with another streaming company, I cannot get or no express myself. I have to say a little in the chat and I have to go on down the road. Cause you know I type exactly the way how I talk back, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. So let's go here. Let's go here. As if you want to see the list, go to X. X, I'm gonna see that I pull up and put it on my computer. Go to X and pull up up to date, Diddy up to date, and it'll tell you what they asking for, and it will show you every recorder, everything that they want, and what they gonna keep, and he's not getting it back. Because I'm telling you, they looking for those kids. They looking for those kids. Yes, they heard Allie. They heard her, but that's not the time. We already got we got the kingpin here, but wait, but that's not the time. Also, there in the tape, you will see, they will see Clyde Davis. It ain't too much with Epstein file and Diddy's file. It ain't too much different. It's not too much different. Now, see right there, dealing with the list in the federal government, that list there is different than the Epstein list. Because guess what? Epstein dead. And somehow or another, I just hope not. Donald Trump may not be in one of those videos. I'm just saying. I hope not. Diddy's party, a Diddy party, the party that don't stop. But all of that gonna soon come to pass. Now, if Donald Trump allegedly is in there, we're gonna be playing the same old damn game that we playing with Epstein. Same old damn game with Epstein. But with Diddy's son, everything is out and open. The whole list gonna come out. Who was there and what they was doing. All of that is gonna come out. And guess what? All of it basically gonna come out on X. It's gonna hit X first, and same way ABC News, they get their story from X. He may get by, but he's not getting away. And somehow or another, it's gonna bring up something. Now, this is what the part of the death of Diddy mother is gonna come. When they go through those tapes and see her and see more about what you now last one, August. Now you remember they tried, those that didn't know, they were trying to get her on some RICO charge. So other that they could not, she beat it that, but somehow or another it was able to be thrown out. Because she had her day in court in August. Now things are gonna come. Now that's really what's gonna kill her. Not saying kill her, but you know what I'm saying? That really is what's gonna help her transition to the other side. Let's go ahead. Let's find some more. I try not to beat y'all too much with this here Diddy stuff, but I have to base it. If it's out here and it is something that's breaking right now, I got to come out here and tell you about it. Hold 1 second. Let's see what. Okay, let me go right here. Let me see what else that he got to say. Then I'm going to move on.
That to me is crazy that he's keeping these hard drives on at the hotel, or why does a hotel even have them? More iPhones, more MacBook Pros, a video cassette tape labeled Ibiza tapes seized from Two Star Island. Okay, so I'm not sure what are on these Ibiza tapes, but basically all of this has been seized. A Dell desktop, a Lenovo desktop, all seized from this island, all of this from Two Star Island from Miami. This is where he wanted to go back to do them speaking engagements right to Miami. It's not odd upon me that he wants to go over there. Why were over nearly 100 electronic devices seized? The government are not wishing to return this stuff.
Okay, let's go.
That's what they're going to be taking. And I think that all of that is going to be taken because there's a lot.
Let me tell you. The reason why that he wanted to go back and do a speech engagement and right into Miami. Right into Miami. The reason why he want to go to get a speech, because he want to see how bad did they mess up his place. He want to see what all was left, like basically, like he can go in there and see what did they take and all this. That's why he was so angry to do this speech engagement in Miami, because the fact that he got a house there, and I can get there and check what they had on took. And then, I mean, y'all, I hope y'all see where I'm going with this here. Because that did in fact in Miami. Why? Miami should bring a bad taste in your mouth of all this that was going down in Miami. He wanted to get there so he can go to his house and he can look in the closet in the room and see what the hell did they take. And so he can say, oh shit, man, these people, man, what else did they do? He gonna do what they call Art Kelly. Man, they killing me with this here. But guess what, Diddy? They giving you life. Now this here breakthrough, that if they don't have to look at all them video in this here year, and if they pardon Diddy, telling you right now, if they pardon him, Diddy is jumping ship. Diddy is out of here. If they pardon Diddy, because he on a 5-year probation, Diddy is getting the hell up out of here. Taking his kids so he won't have to worry about it. He gone on. But guess what? He gonna always have a woman on his arm, and so is his kids. So just watch out. Just watch how this will go, ladies and gentlemen. Just watch how this will go. Hold on a second. Let me go. Okay, let me finish a little bit more what he got to say. We're gonna see.
A lot more on these tapes. They have a lot of famous names and people in the industry and executives and high up, all of them basically on these tapes, and they want to get rid of these ASAP. This is what Diddy was filming and using as leverage to basically exert himself to superior positions in the industry. That's how you do it. That's how he was learned to basically film people and basically bribe them. Use it. I've got this of you, so I want something from you, so give that to me, and this tape won't see the day of light. This is why you got nearly 100 electronic devices being taken from this man.
Wow.
This is crazy, guys, and a lot of it is on the 2-star island. Some of it is even on the hotel. I don't know what's on these tapes. I don't know what's on these iPads. How many thumb drives have been taken? Why do you have so many thumb drives? What are you storing in these thumb drives? Like this is crazy to me. So this has been released today, but it's not odd upon me. Well, it actually is odd upon me that no article is speaking about this. This is court documents, which you have to go look up in the dockets. Shout out to, Diddy Docket on the app X. But outside of that, articles aren't speaking on this, which to me is nothing but lazy journalism. Because if you've been covering this whole case and you're writing it for the, Guardian, NBC, Washington Post, whatever you want to call it, which all the press are over there, even international European press.
Okay, you know what? Me and him is based on the same trail, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna see what they looking for. Hey, J True, J True, they back at Diddy ass. I thought it was 97 tapes. He said it was 100 tapes that they have. They looking for those little kids. That's what they look for. Now, when they see that did, in fact, they looking for who all was in there, and they gonna spread it out all across. They're gonna spread it all across the internet because there's a different situation. Did in fact that if the president was there and was into that food la la, not with the party, but with the after party, whatever another a party that don't stop. See, Diddy, this is what you call when you forget about the hood is gonna forget about you. This is what you call it. The same way as you see the Chicago mayor, how he forget about the hood and speak so highly on these immigrants. What happened to hood say, we with Donald Trump, we all putting on a red hat. We don't like you. You ain't us. So this is what this is what we're gonna see full force if Diddy get pardoned. And see if they do, if he get pardoned, Diddy gonna get the hell out of Dodge from around here. He may stick around here for a year or two, but he getting the hell out of here. Soon as he can gather up enough money, he is out of here. But that's sort of kind of very, very depressing and hurt folk where you can't come back to the motherland where you was born and raised at, the only land that you know. In the other land, you're gonna have to need any other country, you're gonna need a map and somebody to take you around. And for the looks of you, Diddy, you is old and you don't have much time because they is going to get you. They is going to get you. Wow. Y'all, let's go over here. Something else that I wanted to bring you to. So, yeah, J Truth, they after him, they got 100 videotapes, everything, cell phone, everything, and they said they gonna keep them. They said they gonna go through those things one by one. And allegedly, in my mind, what that little girl been crying about about these little kids, and you can't find where they at, and all this type of Jay-Z and Beyonce, yeah, y'all did the right thing to get the hell out of damn Dodge, and move right there where they got all that flood and mud at. This here thing is. See, everybody was wondering why they did not bring this up, in fact, when Diddy was in trial. No, he was in trial on that. but he finna go back on trial or just if he don't decide it. This damn boy. Isn't it something? Didn't I tell y'all this is like an OJ scene? You remember OJ went to get all his medallions. Now look what Diddy tried to get back. Let's have it in Miami because he was trying to get there to the house and see what all did they tell and what all did they take because he not been to the house since that it was raided. Now, y'all please like my video, share it. Let's go. Another thing in the hot topic. Hold on a second. Let me get on out of here with you. Okay, let me get out of here with you and let me go right here. Let's go right here. Let me give you a little. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's say that I can't give you that from there. No, I cannot pull it from there. I was trying to get. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Or let me put this in here. Hold on a second. Let's see. For a month. No. For a day. Did it. Hold on. Look. Hey, look at Diddy lawyer. Look, he ain't been getting no sleep, no rest. Hold on a second. I look like Dobie. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get okay, hold on. Let me see. Can I get it right here? Okay. Okay, let me see. Could I catch anything? Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Could I catch something from here?
Are you researching dental implants?
There's a lot of dental offices that'll talk about doing their teeth in the day.
The legal team for Sean Diddy Combs slamming their trial judge over the music mogul's 4-year prison sentence in the wake of his 2 convictions surrounding prostitution. Diddy's lead appeal attorney telling ABC News October 3rd the judge acted as a 13th juror. The rapper found not guilty on coercion accusations, plus charges for sex trafficking and racketeering. That attorney now saying the 50-month sentence was driven by the conduct the jury rejected. The judge detailing his mindset at the time, quote, "The court is not assured that if released, these crimes would not be committed again." Another Diddy attorney affirmed to ABC News, the jury made it very clear in their verdict that they acquitted him of the sex trafficking and RICO counts, adding, "Not guilty means not guilty." Diddy's been behind bars since his 2024 arrest. His year spent at this Brooklyn detention center set to count toward his sentence. Diddy now looking at an additional 3 years in prison, with a presumed release date in 2028. Plus, once Diddy's a free man, he'll have 5 years of supervised probation waiting for him.
Okay, hold on a second. Wait, let me get that out there. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute, 1 second. Wait a minute, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Just deal with me like I pull up this here other one.
And he'll probably have to do that for 10 years. And if he doesn't, guess what? That's a separate crime altogether. So this can follow him. So if you're thinking, oh, Diddy got off, blah, blah. Well, his lawyers did a good job. And, he still has the right to appeal his conviction and his sentence. It ain't going to go anywhere because the evidence of the Mann Act violations were overwhelming. He's now tagged with 2 felonies. He's not free to go about and do what he wants to do. for the next, 89 months or thereabouts, he's going to be under the control of the federal government. And that's no little thing for a guy like this.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So think of it as like a TV ad with a catalog component where I can choose on the Roku app and immediately it's going to send me.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers with probably the last Diddy update. Jesus Christ. This is the gift that keeps on giving, right? But before we get to the nitty-gritty of what happened with Diddy, I just made that up. Nitty gritty. What happened to Diddy? I should just start rapping. Honestly, I should just start rapping. No, I shouldn't. Anyway, before we get to that, this is brought to you by what are we brought to you by? AskALawyer.com. AskALawyer.com is a very effective way to avoid legal consequences if you follow some certain rules. In other words, if you have a case or you're going to bring a case, go to AskALawyer.com for $49. You can get the advice of a living, breathing human being lawyer. And if you're doing your own research, they've got an AI component that's trained in all 50 states. Makes it really easy for you to do your own legal research. So go to AskALawyer.com. Good outfit. The same people brought you e-sign and e-forms, so you know they're reputable folks. So go to AskALawyer.com. Okay. So Diddy was sentenced, and I said he'd be somewhere 56 to 63 months or something, and I thought maybe even 70 months. Well, the judge gave him 50 months. Let's kind of calculate. I got my handy dandy calculator right here. Let's calculate what that would mean.
Hold up a second.
And these are approximate numbers, just so you know. So you take much to this case. That's why Diddy got hammered. Not because of who he is, but because of the prolific nature of what the fuck he did and who he did it to. There were victim impact statements, both impact statements from both the victims, and Diddy created his own video. So let's take a look at this. Now, I've heard on a number of newscasts, they're saying, it's really uncommon to. I've done this plenty of times. I had a gun case where my client was sending some firearms to the cartel. He owned a restaurant up north, and he got bullied by these cartel members who went to his home in Mexico where his mother was, and they said these men are here and they want. And there's 14 guys in pickup trucks.
I want to leave that right there, y'all. Let's go back to Brandon, Chicago mayor. Brandon, think about with the cartels. Brandon don't sign his death ticket. And he's afraid of those cartels. Dealing back with his family and the money and the bribe and all this stuff that he have took from that he agreed upon. Knowing that this here, the love of money is evil. Not the money itself. The money itself can't do nothing. Just play with inside around. But the person that love it, that's what brings on the evil. He is, yes, Brandon, yes. Yes, he know. He got to fight the power. Dealing with these immigrants that's over here. Because it's all dealing in with the cartel. And that's why he's looking up there with fear factor on his face. I just when he said the cartel, I'm like, a lot of things that that is happening, that I got to basically, I know what I'm trying to say, but what is the word? But when I hear somebody say, that's the word I'm looking for. It don't mean that I'm uneducated. It's just that dealing with law stuff and street stuff and drug stuff. I'm not educated on that. No. And I get to learn it every single day. Boy, them cartels, man. 3 times they tried to get a boat over here with firearms and all that. The last boat they tried to get over here, it was a small boat. They still trying to follow. Right now, at this time, we haven't heard nothing in the last week or two in another boat out there in that water. Because they trying to find out. But this is all fun. This is basic bigger than us. And I don't think so. I don't know. I myself may be living long enough for them to get to the bottom of it. But Brandon is scared and fear of what will happen to his family. Messing around with those cartels, messing around there, being greedy, and not because once you make $1, you want to make two. Two, you're gonna skip over 3 and 4. No, 2, you want to make 20. 20, you looking at 500. That is where the greediness come in at. And that's is what he doing. That's why he holding on tight and hoping that, but he can't go to jail because that day the cartels are in the jail. And he better not come over here to North Carolina where I'm at, because I just got here and I only been here 3 years. So he better not come over here bond with me. I'm official as a North Carolina resident. So he better not bring his ass over here. Shoot, man. But they're going to get down. They're going to get to the bottom of it. Anyway, you guys, if you have not subscribed to me, become a member. It's only 99 cents. You guys, thank you. Thank you for your time and your support. I update you on Diddy Fact with Diddy. The Chicago mayor, I'm going to be watching it. Ask you, if you don't know, my computer is set up where I can go on live screen, like basically like drive around in the police car, like I'm in the police car on the dash cam and watching the crime. All thing I got to do is put in the city, the state and the city, and then I'm able to drive along. So you will see, if you may see me right there in the little corner talking. It really, it's alive. It basically, I think I'm gonna put it hitting the road with Dolby. I may ask you guys that in the morning. Matter of fact, I got to ask y'all a couple things, because right now I got to do some deep diving with this here. Was stomp down, just drop something over in here. I'm gonna do some deep diving. I may have to come back for 15 minutes after this here live here, so I won't miss them all up. Come back and give you what they was doing over there. And Stomp Down gave me the name, and I already got it sitting right here, but I got to basically like focus on the story and basically get and meditate in the way how to word it out of my understanding. Scooters, I wanted to let you know that on my community wall, we're gonna be making candy apples next Wednesday at 1 or 2 o'clock. It's not no competition. That those that like to learn how to make candy apples, the best time is to come over here. I'll be doing it, and anybody that like to participate at your own risk. No, it's not gonna be no donating you some money so you do. No, we ain't doing it. If you want to do it, you should know. You should have your own money. You want to put it. No, we ain't taking no. We ain't doing no favor to see you make candy apple, and then we just can say, ooh, no, this ain't no eating contest. And then you can taste the candy apple, and the only thing we can do is just look at it. No, it ain't no days like that. Okay. So you like to participate, please have your own money. And I think so that with $20, you'll be able to do it. But it's not going to be no charity thing. It's not that type of pot. It's just a fun thing that we're going to do next Wednesday. Following next Wednesday, on Sunday the 19th, we will be doing the pumpkin carving contest. It's really not really a contest. It's just basically people will donate with you. No, it's not going to be no pot here, no pot there. I don't play that. No. But you will, if you want to receive some money, you must have a cash app up, and then the people will donate to you. Okay, everybody get their own money, their own cash app. So anyway, I want to talk to the scooters too. Scooters, I like to start doing a fundraiser. Hold on. I want to do a fundraiser with the popcorn, but also want to do a fundraiser with the dish detergent. No, with the laundry detergent. Okay. So anyway, we'll have a meeting tomorrow about it. Wayne called me because I know you somewhere out there about the laundry detergent. Okay. So anyway, it's just something to get us moving over, getting things going over here. Okay, and the same thing goes to all the other channels. If you like to participate, I got Facebook up on, I got Rumble on, I got X on. X, I'm not going to have you on. Facebook is on, and Twitch is on. Okay, but X, I'm not going to invite you on in there because you're a news channel, so I'm not going to invite you in to participate what we be doing over here. So anyway, you guys, I thank you for your time and your patience. I got to go out and run out there in the streets and see what did Stomp Down were trying to tell me. I see you guys later. Thank you for your time and your patience. Have a good evening, everybody. J Troop, they got J Troop, they got over 100 audio cameras, all this type of stuff, and they're gonna keep them. They're gonna keep it, and they're going through them one by one. Everybody that was there, and they looking for them children. Okay, and they got them all with Diddy. That's why Diddy wanted to get out and go to Miami and have a speech engagement, because that he know what was going down in that house. So anyway, you guys, thank you.